I have just two questions here. One is that this is the first time during Operation Sindoor that the commercial satellites actually were deployed over that area of operation, even before the actual operation began. Planet Lab and so on and so forth. So I'm wondering how it is that Pakistan was not able to acquire the situational awareness, because of the fact that the imagery was commercially downloadable on both sides. And to that extent, perhaps it compromised our capability, because the Pakistanis also would be knowing as to what we are doing. That's one question. Also, of course, the satellite, feed from the Chinese satellite might also be received by the Pakistanis.
So commercial satellite imageries are available from a number of US companies like Maxar, Planet Lab and Black Sky. And similarly today there are a number of Chinese companies also in the field which provide you commercial images. There's always a waiting period, and it's based on your contracts. So it's not that immediately things are available. You've done a contract, they'll give you those kind of images on a particular payment under different models. I think Pakistan felt that when I said that they were blind and they did not know the results of their strikes. They were actually, after 10th also till about 12th, they were trying their best to obtain images so that they have some evidence of some targets which they have hit. But unfortunately, once they did not get, they tried other Chinese satellites also. But since they are not able to hit any target, they got no evidence. But it created doubt in their mind after this also, that people have maybe hidden this fact from them because of Indian insistence. So every kind of a theory there, but the fact is that they're not able to hit targets. They did, of course, try. So commercial satellites imageries from Chinese are available to anyone. Anyone can buy. So it's not that Pakistanis only. Regarding this Chinese and Pakistani collusivity during this particular operations in present or in future, that's a larger question. Maybe he just referred to a specific thing. I can say this, that there is something which is known as a fact, something you can make as a reasonable assumption, and something would lie in the realms of speculation. The fact of the matter is that Pakistan's inventory of its platforms today, 70 or 80% is of Pakistan, Chinese origin, whether it is land-based, air platforms, some naval platforms. We also have an inventory of foreign platforms, and when we get those platforms, the maintenance and serviceability is the responsibility of the OEM, and their representatives are normally in the countries in which this equipment is deployed, because they're supposed to keep them serviceable. It's been used for war fighting, and in war, if this equipment is not available, then what's the use? So Chinese OEM people would have been there, and that's what Chinese have admitted, that their people were there. So there's nothing new in this. Today in our country also there would have been Russian OEMs, there could be French, there could be Israeli OEMs actually supporting that same equipment which you're holding. So it's a contractual obligation, which we must understand this. Satellite imageries, they are commercially available. You can buy it from Americans, you can buy it from Chinese. So to say that provision of satellite imageries to Pakistan by Chinese would have, provided some kind of intelligence would again be incorrect to say. What goes below this, that means you're targeting data through secure VPN links, etc. That could be passed, about which we actually would not know. So that could be falling under the thing of speculation. But one or two things I can say. Pakistan's understanding of the situation was quite poor even in the maritime domain, and I can give you one example. Their daily briefings would tell where a carrier battle group was moving in the Arabian Sea. And when I checked back from the Western Naval Command as to where the carrier battle group was on those days, it was almost about 100 to 200 nautical miles off from that place. So means either they were getting wrong inputs of our carrier battle group, or means they were just not accurate, because they were dependent only on foreign sources for this. Why I'm saying so is because their long-range maritime aircraft did not fly at all. So if you don't fly long-range maritime aircraft, if you don't have satellites, how do you get images, or how do you know where the carrier battle group is? It is from outside. So the source of information may have been, so it's a speculation on that side. But on the other side, the army has told me that whenever they redeployed a couple of their strategic in the sense, this BrahMos units, land-based units, the Paki did come to know that we have deployed this. So was it based on satellite intelligence or was it based on human intelligence? So that's again a method of speculation. So one can't really say that